Okay, get me started here. How do I draw this diagram? You already all have it, so that's fine, but somebody help me. Kristen? Okay, great. Perfect. Good start. Cliff. That's my cliff. Details. Okay, Jacob. Okay, so like come out here. I'm going to make this cliff smaller because I'm going to try to keep my diagram a little bit to scale here. So I go out here. Ugh, that was terrible. And 27 degrees to the top of the cliff like that. Okay, good. But I don't know this distance. Question mark. I'm not putting an X because I don't know that I'm calculating it. Megan. So go 50 more this way. Good. And? Oh, good. And that's 23. And this is a right angle. And that's all the measurements you're given, and you're expected to find the height of the cliff. How do I start? There's two ways you can do this. A lot of people just found all the angles. Find every single angle that I can and see what I need. But if you can plan ahead, which ones do I actually need, that's going to make you a bit of a better problem solver. It's a good, don't get me wrong, it's a good tactic if you're not sure what to do to just start finding what you can. But if you can plan out your route, save yourself some time, and also that's a good skill to be able to plan out the steps in your head. If I do this, then this, then this, then this, yes, that's going to get it for me, right? That's where you want to be eventually. So what could I do first? Liam?
Find all the angles.
Yes? Which one would you like to start with?
The two, where the circle is there.
Okay, good. And so, yeah? What would be one of them?
I got 27 degrees.
Yep. 53 or
Oh yeah,
153. Good. And how, anybody know how you get 153? Nice. Right. Supplementary angles, we call that. They're on a line together. 180 minus 27 gives you 153. What's next? Jaden. In that triangle on the right side. And what does it work out to? 4 degrees, this little guy here. If you draw, it's hard to draw these triangles with these little angles and label them properly. I have the advantage of being able to zoom in. But so if you didn't draw the triangle with 27 degree, with an angle that's close to 27 degrees, it might not look like 4 degree angle. Like it might not look like a sliver, but it is. Okay. Some people did this. Somebody this morning said they first found, with the 23 and the 90, they found this angle. And then with the 27 and the 90, they found this angle. And then they subtracted the big one minus the small one, and it also gave them 4. So there's different ways that you could do this. That one required an extra step, but they're pretty short steps, so that's not a big deal. Okay, what do I do now? Anang? So either the line on the diagonal line on the right or the diagonal line in the middle. I could find either of them. X, Y, exactly. Again, you could find either, and then it's the same amount of work to get to the end. So if some people did it one way and other people did it the other way, if you do it right, you'll get the exact same answer. In fact, if you do it exactly right, like your calculator will literally be exactly the same. So which one would you like to find? Okay, so we'll find X. And you said sine law, so A over sine A equals B over sine B. I'll get us started. X is my A. What's the sine? What's X across from? Pat, do you know? It is, but that's the wrong triangle. What else is it across from? 23, nice. So sine of 23, very good. And what's my B? And what's my big B? Sine law says I have to have an angle and a side length across from each other. What do I have here? Zoe, do you know? Don't know? Not sure? Weapon free?
Yeah, for B is 50 and sine 4.
Nice. It is kind of tricky to see, but I've got 4 across from the 50. Okay, rearrange. And X is 50 sine 23 divided by sine of 4. 280.0680. Is that right? Is that good? Okay, what's next? If you really want, again, you could redraw this triangle. Alan, what do you think?
You use SOHCAHTOA to find H.
Nice. So I've got this other triangle going on here. Right? So, and I've got 27, this 280 approximately, and H and right angle. So what am I using? SOHCAHTOA? Sine. And sine of my angle 27 is opposite, which is H, over hypotenuse, which is that 280.0. So 280.0 sine 27 equals H, and H equals. So on my calculator, I already have that number. I just go times 20, oh, not 27, times sine 27. And I got 127.1. Is that right? Is this feet? The cliff is 127.1 feet tall. Oh, to the nearest foot. I didn't read instructions. 127 feet. Any questions?